Anxiety Turned Up to the Max, a guide to understanding anxiety and panic attacks, symptoms and treatment based on my experiences. I have suffered with an anxiety disorder nearly all of my life. In fact, it started as a young child. I was so young when it started that I can't remember life without it. Now then, when I start to talk about anxiety, people who haven't suffered with an anxiety disorder do not always understand the severity of it, as occasional anxiety is a normal part of life, which most of us have experienced. Everyone feels anxious now and then. Feeling anxious about challenging events and situations or feeling threatened is common and totally normal. I am not talking about occasional anxiety today. I am talking about high anxiety, when the beast takes hold of you and pulls you down mentally and physically. I have decided to talk about my personal experience, as I really want to highlight how debilitating anxiety can be. Before I start, I must add that if you are no stranger to anxiety, please know that you are not alone. 1 in 13 globally suffers from anxiety. The WHO reports that anxiety disorders are the most common mental health disorders worldwide. Okay, so here goes. I can't believe I'm feeling this way again. What is happening to me? What is wrong? I've only just opened my eyes and my heart is beating so fast. Too fast. I'm sweating and I'm oh so tired. I went to bed feeling like this and wake up just the same. Am I going mad? Is something really bad going to happen today? I'm panicking and I can't stop. I'm finding it harder to breathe and I know a panic attack is looming. So I start pacing up and down the room as I can't sit still. I can't go out today. It's all too much. Something bad is going to happen. I know it. I can't do this. I just can't. I've had enough. Please stop. Please stop this. It's crushing my airways and my chest feels so tight as it feels as if someone's standing on it. Help! So as you can see, I experience lots of different symptoms when suffering from anxiety. I do not always suffer to this severity. I just wanted to highlight how severe it can be. Anxiety and panic attack symptoms. Excessive worrying, feeling agitated, restlessness, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, irritability, tense muscles, trouble falling or staying asleep, avoiding social situations, and irrational fears. Panic attacks produce an intense, overwhelming sensation of fear. This extreme fear is typically accompanied by rapid heartbeat, sweating, shaking, shortness of breath, chest tightness, nausea, and fear of dying or losing control. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I've completely recovered from anxiety and panic attacks, because I haven't. I am in recovery, but I still suffer with anxiety on a daily basis. Anxiety still plays a big part in my life, but it doesn't always rule my life. Yes, that's right. Anxiety doesn't have to rule your life. There are ways to help stop the beast from pulling you down. 9 ways to stop anxiety controlling your life. It is really important to identify your triggers. You can do this by keeping a diary or journal, talking to someone, or reflect on past experiences. Once you have identified your triggers, which may be stress, insomnia, or panic disorder to name but a few, you can learn to manage them by using some of these coping strategies I'm now about to talk about. Cognitive Behavioural Therapy, CBT. This type of therapy can help you understand the cause of the problem and bring greater awareness. CBT specifically teaches you how to cope with your fears by uncovering the underlying cause of your worries. It enables you to see worrying situations in a new way and develop tools for dealing with them more effectively. Stay connected and communicate. Talking to someone you trust can really alleviate anxiety. If you find it hard to talk to someone you know, then you may be interested in calling a helpline. If you live in the UK and Republic of Ireland, Samaritans provide support 24/7. If you live elsewhere in the world, take a look at national website search by country, Befrienders. Practice mindful living. Mindfulness exercises are about living in the present moment to reduce stress and anxiety by spending more time present to ourselves and our surroundings. Keep yourself distracted. Do something that will take your mind off your anxiety. You may find doing something to keep yourself distracted really helps, such as baking, watching films, listening to music, playing games, plus lots more. Keeping yourself distracted will stop you from focusing too much on your worries and prevent your anxiety from taking over your thoughts. Please note, when keeping yourself distracted, be careful not to use it as avoidance, as this could worsen your anxiety in the long run. Physical activity. Regular exercise alleviates chronic anxiety and may reduce the frequency and severity of panic attacks. It doesn't have to be aerobic exercise. It can be going for a walk at a slightly faster pace than usual. Housework, particularly hoovering, and chores which make you build up a sweat. Good sleep hygiene. A good sleep routine is very important. Lack of sleep or not being able to achieve the right quota of sleep one needs for a prolonged period of time, or for some just a few nights of restless sleep, can affect our body, mind and soul. Sleep is an important aid to our well-being. A balanced diet. Eating nutritious foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats and healthy fats remain a good recommendations for those who struggle with anxiety. Avoiding processed foods and foods high in sugar means the body experiences few highs and lows of blood sugar, which helps to further reduce feelings of anxiety. Medication. If your anxiety is severe enough that it's impacting your life, you may benefit from medication. If you feel that medication may be beneficial, please talk to your doctor or mental health team. Please note, if you feel you are experiencing anxiety on the majority of days, professional advice should be sought.